Hi everyone, so today's video is gonna be about Teen Top fan signing. The first time ever that I went to Teen Top fan signing, but this was the video you're gonna see is like filmed 2 months ago for a reason. Yeah, so I think I'm probably gonna be really awkward in that video, but don't mind that. Anyways, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy my awkwardness. Bye bye. Hi everyone. So today I thought I wanted to talk about my first ever experience at fan signs. And my first ever fan sign that I went to was Teen Top's Miss Right's fan signing. And for this one, I think I bought about 20 CDs at least, I think. And it does say, just to be clear, it does say it is random to be chosen at the fan signs, but it never is. Like, that's why there are so many foreign people. They buy a lot of CDs, more CDs than Korean fans. So that's why they never, for at least for Teen Top, they're never young people. Not never, but like only 2 or 3 young people, because you have to buy a lot, at least 5. If it's Teen Top. I heard that for EXO and stuff, you have to buy like 200, and some people never still got it. So I went about, for Miss Right, I went twice, and for Rocking, I went about 6 times, and for 쉽지 않아, I went 4 times. And my experience was, we didn't know anything, so we just went on time. Like we got the message that we could go to the fan sign because only like 200 people could go, and you get like a message on your phone or something that you could go. And we got the message, but we just thought that it was random, like the seating was random. But for this one, it wasn't random. It was just like, if you were first, then you'd be first and stuff. So I was like 190 something. So, because of course I went on time. So, but some of it that I went to was random. So you could just go on time and you might still get number 5. So that's the first thing that I learned, is that you have to really read the form, the advertisement of the fan signing, because it's not, you do, because you get to sit down during the first fan signing for the whole time. And for the first one, like, I couldn't even see, like, because the seating was just like this, but sometimes it's like this, so even if you're at the top, you can see it. And like, if there are free, because there's 6 of them, so if you go that way, and sometimes some of the members are free, so you'd be like, hi, and then sometimes they wave at you and stuff. So you do want to be close to them. So just, even though your Korean might not be your first language, you should really translate it and read form really carefully, because you might not know what is on there. Like, so, and that's the first thing I learned. And while I was getting fan signs, I noticed that everyone was sitting down. So there was a desk, and everyone just sat down here, and there were the members sitting on the chair. So I think the reason for that is, like, they wanted to look prettier. I think, like, if you're like this, like, and then they were looking at you, and it's like, but then if you're like this, and then it's like taking a selfie, like, you look prettier. So I just went with the flow, and I sat down as well. And I saw some people bringing their own pen, so that's allowed as well. Well, at least for Teen Top, because because they're touching it, so but the one thing you're not allowed is your phone. So I listened to it, and I didn't bring it. But what I learned was, so after that first experience, I'm recording, but I can't put it on the desk, because then the manager will be like, hey, put it down. But if I have it in my pocket, or like if I have a pocket, here is a score, because you're really close to them, so it really catches the sound. So that's, if you hide it, it's allowed. And yeah, and for Teen Top, so you should really mark where you really want to get each member to sign it. because if you don't, then you'll be like, oh no, here, oh no, and then you're not gonna have any time to talk to them. So you should really like post it and use a post-it to like mark where you want the signs to be. And I wrote down, because it was like a not trend, but like everyone was writing down what like questions on a post-it and then stuck it. But I only did it for the first time because I thought that's what you were supposed to do, but you don't have to do that. And I prefer not doing it, because once you do that, because I did it and they wouldn't even talk to me, because I'm not saying bad things about Tinder, but because they just write it down and they're like, so for rocking and stuff, I didn't write it down, and I'm like, hey, you have a dog, right? And da 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 da, and they'll be like, yes, I do, and I got to talk to them. So I think that's better, like if you could speak Korean. But even though you can't speak Korean, I think it's better just like memorize it or something, because for me, I want to have a conversation with them instead of just seeing them writing down in front of me. So, and for the name, like you do have to put the post-it, like the name here, or you can say it as well. But like once you go a lot of times, they will just remember your name, so you don't really have to. If it's your first time, you should probably put the name on like the page that you marked on, like for each member. And yeah, the worst mistake was that we didn't really read it, and we weren't first, like not first, but we weren't early. So that really, because they were really tired, because I was like 190, so they were asking me what number I was. So and if you're too slow, then the manager will be like fast, but then the members are really nice, so they'll be like, no, I'm still talking to them, so that's not really a problem. Yeah, and then you can't take a picture with them close up. So you can, while you're waiting for the fan sign. Oh, there's a chair. So it's okay, don't worry. And you can, but you can't like take a picture when you're actually getting the sign. You can handshake them, like you can do this, and like, so this is the member's hand and this is my hand, and you can do this, or like you can handshake and stuff, you can high five, you can do anything, not anything, but, and you can bring presents as well. But I don't really recommend bringing presents that are really important to you. So say like you bought an MCM bag and you bring it. Some people does bring it and they do use it, but they're not gonna remember. Oh, they're probably not gonna remember, because the things that I gave them, if it's expensive, they will use it. But I bought a hat at Hats On, and I'm not saying like you have to use it, but they never used it. But the stuff that I gave Ricky, like not personally, but like I was waiting outside of the broadcast and I gave it to him, then he wore it, every single thing. So so for me, after that, I don't really bring important stuff, so I just bring like snacks, and snacks they might like actually eat it open at that fan sign. So I think that's better. I wouldn't recommend that. I would just wait until just get a chance when you actually can give it to them personally. And yeah, I think that was it for my first experience with the Teen Top fan signing. Just make sure that you read the form. That's really, really important. And just have fun, and you should maybe like learn Korean if that person is Korean. Like maybe not learn Korean, but like try to speak to them. I do get really nervous when I go there and I can't even speak half of the things that I wanted to say. So practice over and over again, and like in your head what's gonna happen and what might they reply, and that just makes everything better. Like you're really prepared. It's like a test. You're prepared for it. So yeah, that's my first experience with the fan signing in Korea for teen top. So I hope that helped you. And if you want to see more videos like this, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And please comment down below or Twitter. Message me on Twitter or Instagram. It's at Monet Fukuhara, and I will do whatever you guys want me to do. So bye.